I'm Janice Edwards. This is Bay Area Vista. We are on location at the Bayview Opera House with our guest host, Charleston Pierce.
Pizzazz! How you like me now? Hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
This is where his dream began, at the Bayview Opera House at the age of 16. So we're on location talking with people behind the scenes and, of course, hearing how he found his inspiration.
Here, dancing, singing, Juliet, Juliet.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. We've got to tell them. Watch Bay Area Vista coming up next.
Bay Area Vista, Vista. Bay Area Vista.
Welcome to Bay Area Vista. I'm Janice Edwards. Our first ever guest co-host, Charleston Pierce, is back with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. A little emotional because, you know, this is a very special day, a very special interview today.
Yes, because we're here at the Bayview Opera House, and this is where, when you were 16 years old, you first started your career. You had a dream. We're talking about dreams coming true, and this was where your dream really began.
Yeah, it's amazing. I am here today at the Bayview Opera House in Bayview, California, down the hill from Hunters Point, a block away from 3rd Street, where a lot of things went down when I was 16 years old. And I lived right across the street. And I used to see a lot of activity, a lot of performances taking place here when I didn't even know about this, the whole world, what was happening inside this building. And one day, I peeked in and I saw a play. And I was like, wow, it looks like fun. And the only thing I had going on, we had the gym next door, which I wasn't really a jock at that time. I wasn't into sports. I was just, you know, average kid riding his bike, had a paper route, you know, trying to make it happen.
I would imagine you as an average kid, but anyway.
Well, I wasn't, because I didn't grow up with 13 brothers and sisters, so it was nothing average about my family. But this is where I started, Janice. I had my first fashion show here with a gentleman named Farah. Back in the day, we called him Billy Dudes, but now his name is Farah. He's a big director, TV producer. Yes. But it started here, and it's just amazing because I had no idea, you know, 20-some years later, I want to age myself, that I would,
the math, okay.
that it would start here, and it would take me to the big screen to work with people like Eddie Murphy.
Hey, baby, I thought you.
Hey, Greg Barnett. Excuse me.
To work with shows and productions with Will Smith, and to do movies
Modeling
with Danny
Tyra
Banks, working with Tyra Banks and Cindy Crawford, and a lot of amazing artists and talents out there. It just shows you that you never know. It's not where you're from, it's where you want to go. But it started here, and I'm here today, and I'm so honored to be here. I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed because a lot of folks that grew up with me no longer here.
Yes. And
a lot of people's dreams did not come true. And so coming back to here today, I hope that I can inspire some youth and people out there in the Bayview, in the world. I mean, when I see other people sing, dance, create, technology, everybody likes a winner. Right. Everyone loves a winner. So if you're winning and somebody watches you and you're a kid and you get excited about it, then it'll stir up your interest. Yes. And then you'll try it out and you'll find out if it works or don't work. Because some days
I know, it's like, well, maybe not there. I have to let that one go.
So you just got to be open to life and open to trying different things. And if that shoe fit, then wear it, you know. And then, you know, when it's time to get a new shoe, get some new shoes. Right. Because you can do some things, and like for myself, I started off doing modeling, and then I went to dancing, and then acting. Now I'm producing. Now I'm directing. So a lot of things that you would do through trial and error, just being a risk taker, you'll find out if that's you or not.
And actually, it is you, because congratulations are in order. Since the last time you were here, you won some awards with the Bay Area Fashion Awards. Congratulations on those. That must be quite gratifying to have that affirmation of what you're doing.
I'm so grateful. It's amazing. We won Producer of the Year, Fashion Producer of the Year.
Congratulations.
And we won Creative Director. And I say we because I don't do anything by myself.
You have a great team.
I have a great team. I have, and all the people that who were here before me and all the people that I've met in my life have inspired me. Yes, I did the work. Yes, I sacrificed. Yes, I, spent hours and hours of days working at my skills
Which is what it takes for dreams to come true.
But when I say we, I'm talking about the people who told me I could do it.
Right.
The people who encouraged me, the people that I watch. I mean, no one makes it by themselves.
Absolutely.
All of us get inspired, and we take things and we put it together and we put our name on it.
Right. Exactly. But it's a collaborative effort.
It was, and so I don't never want to say me. I want to say we, because I can't do anything unless I have some help, and I've been blessed to have great help, and I've been inspired by people like yourself and people that are out there. All the people who have touched my life out there, the teachers, the dancers, directors, producers, even the people who didn't like me.
I can't imagine.
I love you too, because those people have pushed me. Because they said you can't do it. And when they say you can't, that's an opportunity that you can't. So everybody who said you can't, bring it on. Bring
the
it
haters,
on.
okay.
Right?
I don't know if we want to invite all the haters, but I understand what you're saying, because I had that too. I had people say, you can't do this, no one would ever want to see you do
You're
this.
too tall.
So, right, exactly.
You're too tall, too dark, too white, too fat, too skinny. You know what? Look at us now. Fabulous. Okay? All right? Just playing.
Fabulous in fashion, right? Exactly.
Winners, baby.
Right, exactly. We're all about winning, and we're all about dreams coming true.
Right.
So we're going to do some more behind the scenes at the Bayview Opera House, talking with Armando Luna, who does yoga, and also Barbara Ockel, who is the managing interim director. And then we're going to Runway Boot Camp. So a lot to do on the show today. And if you'd like to contact Charleston, we'll have the information at the end of our show as well. But here's how you can reach him. The Bayview Opera House has many new programs, and one is a yoga class that Armando Luna teaches. Nice to see you here, and thank you for having us into your studio area.
Nice to meet you. Good morning. I'm glad that you're here.
Well, we are too, and in looking, our theme today is dreams coming true. And for many, the fitness dream is something that is elusive. I know that you do a lot of programs, especially now that physical education has been cut back in schools. When you started the class here, what was the response of the students?
Well, I first started off with an adult program in the morning, which is kind of still in the workings. It's in the morning at 9 o'clock, and I know a lot of people work, but we've had a couple of people come in. But then I was asked if I would be interested in doing a after-school youth program with the kids, and I had never thought that I would be teaching yoga to children, and so I said yes, and the response has been great. The children love it because they are getting rid of the fitness departments in the schools. There are no outlets for the children, and when they come in, they have this. They're full of energy. They're just and yoga brings them together, brings them into their mind, their breath, and their body. And with the postures and the music that I play, and just having that individual attention that they get, I get about between 10 to 15 children here after school. And they love it. Children, it's a game for them. It's a playtime for them, but they're also getting a lot of great physical benefits out of it.
It's interesting when you say that. Obviously it can't be a prescription, but I would imagine that for some who've even been diagnosed with ADD, this might really help them focus.
Yes, and that's the first thing, when they come into to the class, I remind them, what was the first thing about yoga to you? And they go, focus. And it's interesting, you would think that children don't know anything about yoga, but when I had my first class, I asked a lot of the students, I said, so who knows anything about yoga? I had quite a few of the students raise their hands. I mean, they didn't know exactly what it was, but they said it's about stretching, it's about breathing, and a couple of them said, I know some of the postures, but I can't tell you the names of them, and it's about just being meditation.
Yes.
So they know, even through the community, through their schools, through TV, that yoga is something that they love to do.
So we're talking about dreams coming true today, and I know that you're not from the Bay Area, but you've lived here 30 years, and at one point you were a nurse. You changed professions and got into fitness. What inspired that change in your life?
I was overweight. Nursing, I was getting burned out in nursing. I was a psychiatric nurse for 7 years. And as I went into, and I had never done fitness. I mean, I've been swimming and running, but when I got into working out in the gym, it just grabbed me. And as I started to work on my own self, my own body, going inwards, and my philosophy, and as I train and inspire people, is mind, body, and spirit.
Yes.
And so when doing that throughout the years, and my clientele has brought me to yoga, and which also brought me to the Bayview area, because one of my clients, she's an attorney, and she lived here. She's lived here ever since she graduated from law school. And so I used to come to visit her, and she's since moved on and moved out of the area. But when I came here and saw the area, the housing, and what's here and what's offered here, this is a part of the city that people don't get to see because of its reputation. And if they come out here, Bayview has a lot to offer, the views, the homes, and because of the community, and just since I've lived here for 9 years, I've had nothing but positive experience from the community itself, the people that live around me, the older population, and the new people that are coming in, the young couples, from all aspects of life.
Yes, well, that's wonderful. I really appreciate your spending some time with us today. So, Armando, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. And if you'd like more information about the classes here, the information is on our screen, also at bayareavista.com.